Hi, JP here again. Time for a short honing demonstration or test for me. Trying out a new setup inspired by what I've seen from these old razor grinders. Every German grinder and from these old videos you see when they hone razors at the factories, they always position the stone in this orientation, and yeah, they're sitting down, but yeah, they're positioning the stone like I'm doing now, and usually I'm honing with the stone away from me, but I'm starting to understand why they did it this way, and makes it easy to sit down and have a stone at a good elevated position, and just do these sweeping X strokes. So this first cortical is actually quite a slow cortical, but it's convexed, so it's yeah, you're able to use a lot more pressure without digging the edge into the stone, and yeah, it's the easiest and most efficient way I've figured out how to hone a razor, and I was inspired by what I saw from these old razor grinders in these old videos that are on YouTube. So this old German razor has a bevel angle of around 14 degrees, so it's really not, and the steel is not that great on this particular model, so it's not able to take a really precise edge, and so that's why I'm not trying to push the edge too much. So they typically used a cortical and followed by a slate, and yeah, they relied on primarily two stones, and when you're working, this is flat, so now I'm working on a much more narrow strip close to the edge, and still using these sweeping strokes. So this stone is flat, but in practice it only needs to be a little more flat than the previous stone. So that means that you could probably hone hundreds of razors every day without actually needing to do much flattening or dressing of the stones, because when you do it like this, even if the stone starts off flat, it actually you actually create a convex surface just by honing on the stone like this. So yeah, you need to rotate the stone from time to time, but this setup, yeah, the first stone was shaped probably 5 years ago, and it's never been resurfaced or anything, and this has been flattened for each between each use, but I could easily have used these two stones without doing much work to keep them in any particular shape. Yeah, and this razor had always had a highly rounded pasted edge on it. It's been maintained on a paste strop, so this essentially cuts in a completely new bevel and refines the edge from start to finish, just with these two simple steps. Yeah, it was not intended to be a honing video, but I just let the camera roll when I did this, and yeah, just to test out how comfortable this type of setup was, and we'll probably be playing a little more with it. It seems to be a good way to orient the stone. Yeah, and since this had a bevel angle of around 14 degrees, I'm actually doing a few strokes on a red paste on this drop, just to create some convexity behind the edge to make it shaveable or durable. Yeah, and I already shaved with the razor, and it was both smooth and really sharp. So it's I think I found a good compromise with this type of edge and this steel. I usually like to take my time with this when I'm honing a razor, but sometimes you just need to do the minimum amount of work to get it shaving, and I'm actually not able to improve the result even if I spent 3 times the time on the stones. So yeah. And this is the result at approximately 800 magnification, and yeah, it's there's nothing to complain about in my opinion, and it shaved really well. So yeah, so that's it. Just a short demonstration.